been really nice to meet you and getting to know you these last few days. And if you'd like to keep in contact, then I think that would be just great. And maybe you could write to me and then we could be like pen pals. But I suppose people don't really write letters anymore because it's normally all emails, which is a shame. And I understand that you live there and I live all the way over here, but you're more than welcome to drop by any time if you're ever near. And if you need a place to crash, then you could have my sofa bed, but my real bed's pretty big, really, so you could share with me instead. And if you wanted to stay for more than one night, like 2 or 3 or 4, you wouldn't even need to ask me, because you could even stay for 5. And I could show you around all the places that I hung out as a kid, and if that sort of thing interests you, I could show you what I did. But if it doesn't, then maybe we could just go out for a walk, or we could stay in and sit in silence and not even have to talk. And if after thinking about it, you wanted to move yourself in bit by bit, then I'll empty half a shelf for you where your toothbrush could sit. And if after thinking about it, you want to move yourself in all at once, then I think that that would be all right too, and I'd jump at the chance. If after thinking about that, you want to go halvesies on a pet, then it'll have to be a dog, because I'm allergic to cats. And I know that's a big decision to make, so it'll absolutely be up to you. But anything you're thinking, I might be thinking too. And newspapers on Sundays and dinners with our friends. But if you didn't have any, there's some of mine that I would lend. And then a few weeks after that, we could think about getting married and pick out spots for honeymoons wherever threshold should be carried. Then a few weeks after that, we could think about family options. But if one of us was barren, we could look into adoption. Because there are a lot of children out there that don't have a mum or dad, but I reckon we'd make good ones. Or at least ones not so bad. We can get jobs and promotions, doing things we really like, and buy our kids the stuff you buy, like dolls and skates and bikes. And I'll teach him or her to ride it like my daddy did for me, and you can put the plasters on when they fall and graze their knee. On parents' evening, we could get a babysitter in, and it'll be like going out on dates all over again. And we'd send them off to university and comfort each other when they're gone, and I'll hold you in my arms and tell you term time's not that long. We'd attend the graduation ceremony and embarrass them with photos, because by that time I don't suppose there'll be many things we'd go to. And they'd get a job and we'd help them out with rent and general bills, and we'd accept the fact they'd grown up and only need us when they're ill. We'd grow into retirement age and plan to move to Spain and never ever wonder if I could do it all again. And I'd let you know your sacrifice was never left unnoticed, and the kid we had and raised together was worth not getting promoted. And maybe you'd get irritated by my constant snoring. But then again, maybe I would find your stories boring. But me and you, side by side, walking hand in hand, would know even little arguments are all part of the plan. And when we're old and fat and grey with twinkling in our eyes, I'll love you and forgive you for looking at those other guys. And when we're sick and tired and grumpy and the days are wet, I'll make sure even those days are the days we don't forget. And I'll bet spending my life with you will make us want to live forever. And maybe we'll be lucky and our lives will end together. For knowing you, these last few days has turned my life around. And I thank my maker every day for this person that I found. Or we could just leave it